Assalamualaikum and hello YouTube. My name is Nur Muhammad from NM Watch, coming to you all the way from Malaysia. Okay, so what do we have today? Today we have a brand that I think doesn't really get much love in the watch community, which is a Q&Q. Alright, so before we start this very short review, I would like to do a quick wristwatch check. Today I'm wearing my Seiko Turtle Putty, and I've put it on this awesome I think this is a rubber band for a Samsung. I don't know, I think it's for a Samsung smartwatch. Okay, but check that out. That looks really cool, man. It's not red, but it's a bit orange. So yeah, but anyway, I will do a simple review on this product soon. Right, so next let's get to the watch. So this is a Q&Q, which apparently stands for Quest and Quality. Alright, so Quest and Quality. So this is the box that it came with. Little bit history about Q&Q. So and why I bought this one. When I was in I think in secondary school, I can't remember, when I was 14 or 15, I bought a Q&Q watch, which at that time was very cheap. Maybe about, I don't know, maybe less than 10 bucks. Okay, so my memory of that particular Q&Q was a white dial watch, and it has a digital display under it. So it is an analogy watch. So I've wondered, like, I wonder, like, what if I can search for that particular white analogy watch again. So I've went through a few of Q&Q selling website here in Malaysia, and I finally found out that you can actually buy a solar watch, which this one is a solar watch, and it's called a Smile Solar, and I will tell you why later. You can buy this one for under 25 bucks, which is, I think this is the most affordable solar watch in the market today. So I'm not sure if that's really the case or not, but I think at least in Malaysia, I think that it is the most affordable, other than, you know, your typical Casio or something like that. Alright, so Q&Q is basically a brand under the Citizen company. Alright, so I didn't know that. I have done a research and I found out that it is under Citizen company, and I think the movement under this Smile Solar is one of those, what do you call it, eco drive movement, I think. I'm not sure. If you guys have any idea or any information, please let me know down in the comments down below. Okay, so what is in the box? The box is actually quite weird, because on the website, or on the video that I found in YouTube, they mentioned that the watch comes in some kind of like a see-through sphere, something like that, this big, but this one came in the box, so I'm not really sure what is the difference. So yeah, and you have this pillow and stuff, and the watch is inside this pillow. Right, okay, on this pillow. Right, so let's get to the watch itself. So the watch, let's get the dimension out of the way. So the diameter is 40 millimeters from here to here. From lug to lug is about 48 millimeters. From here to here is 48 millimeters. The thickness is about 11 millimeters, or maybe 10, because of that dome plastic crystal here. I think it's about 10.5, right? And the lug width is 20 millimeters, which is cool, a temporary size for any watch that you know that you are on the market today. And it's not really that big. All right, so I choose to go. They have quite loads of options for this watch. I've went for a much simpler dial, which is this white dial, and yeah, they have red, black, blue, yellow, you name it. Alright, so I think the smallest dimension was 40 mil, and the biggest one was 45 or 48 millimeters. So yeah, they have quite a lot of options. Alright, so of course it has a, like I mentioned just now, it has a Smile Solar movement. Smile Solar is a small solar movement produced by Citizen for this Q&Q brand, and you can see, I think you can focus here, why it is called the Smile. Apparently you can see that there is a ring around here. You can see that, right? So this is basically the solar panel. Because it's shaped like this, they call it Smile Solar. How cool is that, right? And the thing that I love about this dial is, you can see that the second hand over there, maybe you can focus a bit, you can see that there is a Q on the counterbalance here, And also on the logo, you can see that the Q is combined together and the N logo is at the middle, which is really, really cool. Okay, so the dial features this new, your normal typical Arabic numerals and a pretty white matte dial with a plastic crystal which can can be easily buffed out if there is a scratch or something like that. Yes, and it has this gray second hand with a black tip and gray our mini hands and also our hands. Okay, which is really, really simple. Okay, I just love this watch for its simplicity. Right, so let's talk about the case. This 41mm case, of course, is made of plastic, but not your typical plastic. It mentioned in the website that they are using a recycled resin or recycled plastic material, which I'm not sure how they do it, because if they're really using a recycled material, they should use a virgin material which is not not mixed up with some other colors. All right, so the case, all right, so the case is your typical standard case with wow, let's check that out, man. We have this drill lux, which is really, really easy when you want to change out this strap. Right, so the case, however, as you can see here, it is a unibody, so the movement and everything is inserted through the top area, so there's no case back, which is really cool. And here at the back you can see that there is a Q&Q logo, which is molded, not stamped or not etched or whatever. And you see that the water resistance is 10 bar, which equivalents to 100 meters, and it's made in China. Where else can you make a watch this cheap? It's definitely in China. And also you can see here on the crown, you can see, oh, it's not focusing. No, not focusing again. It's not gonna focus. Shit, sorry. Come on, man. Oh yes, there is it. You can see there is another Q&Q logo on the crown, which is really cool. All right, so I've been using this. I've got this watch for about 1 week now. Initially I wanted to give it to my wife for her birthday coming soon, but it's a bit it's a bit too big for her wrist, so yeah, I guess I'll be returning this. As you can see that the quartz movement on this Q&Q is pretty nice, pretty bang on. Oh, the solar panel, the solar power, this solar power watch, once full charge using your normal artificial light or even the sunlight, can stand up to 3.5 months, which is enough, I think. Okay, so operating the crown, yes, you can see when I pull out the crown, the second hand stops, which is typical of a quartz movement. You can adjust. It's quite easy to adjust, so there's no dead wheel here, so yeah, you can just turn around like that and set it back to the current time, which is 3:37. Nope, 3:37, like that, and boom, you're good to go. Right, so how about the strap? The strap features a canvas on top and another canvas on the back. There's one keeper here. The buckle is also plastic, which annoyingly you can't take it out. You have to cut this pin or some pin here. So if you want, let's say if you want to change to a new buckle, you can't do it because there's no spring bar here. You need to cut this thing off, which is annoying. And of course it features a molded Q&Q logo. Oops, it's upside down. Q&Q logo right there, which is really cool. Yeah, I love the details that they've done on this watch. Okay, so the conclusion for me is this is a very nice watch. The quartz movement doesn't, you can't really hear the ticking. If you buy some let's say swatch for the same amount of price, you will know that the quartz movement on the swatches are very, very loud. This one, dude, it's totally silent, man. You can't really hear anything. Okay, so all in all, I think this is a great purchase if you want to. If you don't want to wear all swatches in your collection. I think for the $25 that they charge us for this particular model, I think there's nothing to beat it. And of course you can have lots of other option, not only this white color. They have like red, blue, or whatever color you want. For 25 bucks, come on man. I'm surprised why people doesn't really, I don't really see this, don't really see the people wearing this. So yeah, there's a look on my 6.75 inch wrist. It looks a wee bit big, and it's white, so nah, I'm not gonna keep it. And my wife's is her wrist size is too small, so yeah, I'm gonna be returning this. Okay, so I think you guys should give it a chance. If you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you guys want to see more videos such as this, please give me a subscribe. And thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.